Well, it's the next day, or multiple days after, and well, we decided that the reason why our bearings are getting scored all up is because we messed up the crank like amateur idiots when we took this engine apart. So we're gonna do some DIY crank polishing.
Yeah, so basically, this got to come apart again, but don't worry, we've done it 50 times now. And these are never easy to get off. I'm sure everyone knows. They're real fun to play with. Be out here beating on it all night. But yeah, once we get it off, we'll show you the steps that we're gonna do to try to polish it, to stop those rings from getting in our bearings, or the grooves, not the rings. We just saw some videos on YouTube. We're gonna try it. Might as well try it. See what happens. He's actually getting this one off pretty good. Nice. How does that look?
It's starting. See that? And that's been rotated literally once. Already starting to cut a groove. They can get caught by my long nasty fingernails.
All right, we'll show you guys in a second.
So you want to wrap it around like so. Let's then tear that end off. All right. Like that. And then the way they were doing it was you're wrapping the E-tape. It's so slippery now, I shouldn't have lubed it yet. That's never gonna work with one person. My cameraman's gonna have to help me. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me. You're gonna have to just hold this or something, hold that seam. I'm gonna have to try to feed this up. The first 12 feet are covered in penetrating lube now, so it's never gonna stick. Such a pain in the butt. This is just a reminder for everyone to do this before you put the rods in, because it's about the most annoying thing on earth. Is it gonna stay? Not, probably not.
The more you get on there, the better off you're gonna be.
So just roll it and I'll keep taping it, maybe. Will this slip? Why is it not? Here, let me try. It's gonna have to be good enough. This is terrible. Where's that X-Acto? There. Now, get our shoelace. And we're doing all of this because we want an even pressure around the journal. We don't want to just bore a hole in one spot and make it out around, because that's also no good. Go around twice here. All right, and now should be able to spread this lace out like so. Oh, and then it doesn't work. That's so annoying. All right, well, it's biting. The shoelace is just biting on the paper instead of. It's this stupid. Here, I gotta push this piston down a little more. Just make sure it doesn't come out. How close is it?
Half an inch.
All right. Why is this sticking? That's because the tape's so slippery.
Yeah, here, let me see. That's real quick.
Other guys were using like, ooh, don't let that.
What was that? Oh.
We already lost that one. Yes, why is it so annoying?
It's moving. It should slide on it now.
You think? Now the rod's real out of the way, so maybe. Other guys were using like a serpentine belt, or not a serpentine belt, just a regular belt. I don't know. Some guys said shoelace, some guys said belt, some guys were using everything. Ooh, it almost, I think it did it.
One more wrap.
Why? I'm getting freaking pissed. Is that loud in the video?
We're learning just like you guys, man.
Oh my god, why? Where is it?
Bear with us.
Alright, iteration number, see, it still doesn't work quite perfect. Of course it stops working, there we go. We just wadded up some electrical tape and made our own rope.
Little jig here. You gotta do this with, supposedly you do it 320 grit and then the 600 to smooth it back out. That definitely will work.
Oh yeah, this is working. I bet it'll look much better. I still feel it like grabbing on those pieces those gouges in it that we made. But the whole reason why this wasn't working is because I got the paper too thick. It's like catching on the sides. That should be good. Let's take that off and see how that looks. Don't mess it up. All right, I'm not using the knife.
Get your buddy tail.
Bad idea.
Where's my buddy tail, buddy?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Got some material on there, but.
How are the gouges looking? Non-existent. Wow, actually, no.
Yeah.
They're not there.
You gotta run your nail over it this way. A little bit is left, but the 600 should take care of it, right?
Probably.
That's a lot better. Look at that. Mirror. It's a freaking mirror, boys. Oh, you're zooming right down the gouge. It's still there.
Mirror.
We're just taking the high spots off. That's all. No biggie. All right, 600 time. See, yeah, that's too thin, but whatever. I'll get it up top so you can hold on to it easy. Right there. I'll go over it now. Now there's glue, or there's tape sticking to the fucking son of a bitch. Why is that so hard?
Because we don't just have it out where you can just spin the tape around it.
The tape's on the crank now because this fucking piece is too skinny. We went from one extreme to the next. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll be back.
So now we got the 600. Really, the center's where the problem was anyway.
This one was not ideal either, but yeah, middle's probably the worst. I think this tape strip works better because it's just more surface area. does get out of the line quick, doesn't it? See, I went from one extreme to the next. I cut the first piece too thick, so it was rubbing, and this one's too thin, so the tape's sticking.
Now the next one you'll know where to be.
Yeah. I should just measure the journal next time. That's not working good. There we go. Yeah, that's good.
Big reveal, yeah.
That's pretty clean. I don't feel anything on it anymore. Not quite mirror, but
Not too shabby.
it's pretty stinking good. Oh yeah.
Before you could literally feel.
Yeah, you could feel where we gouged it with the screwdriver and hit it with the hammer and this and that, but now she's good.
Yeah. So probably still have some kind of edited
Some kind
time lapse.
Some kind of nice time lapse of us doing all this. It's gonna take forever.
So yeah, enjoy. You're rolling? Oh. So, we got, as you saw from the time lapse, my phone died, so I don't know how much I got. But we got the crank polished now. So now we're torquing these back up for the third time. But we should be good now.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm. We know it's good now.
Well, we don't
Kinda.
know. It kind of turns over hard.
Yeah, so if it's,
Trying to spin it over. I'm not sure if you guys know how easy it should spin over.
here, I'll show them a demonstration.
Yeah. We'll come back after we get all these torqued.
All right, one more bolt nut to tighten. And then I'll show you how hard it spins over. All right, should be good.
We've just been spinning it by the flex plate.
So maybe it's because we have no leverage.
Might be because it's just awkward, but it
So
spins
here's like a
pretty,
good-
pretty hard. Yeah, it spins over pretty stout. Yep. That's probably why all the bearings have gouges in them, even though we polish the crank.
So yeah, depending if what you know, let us know if that seems normal. I feel like it's all right.
It's getting run no matter what.
Yeah,
at this
we're
point.
just gonna run it at this point. But so that should be our bottom end for now. We're gonna get this video up just because we haven't posted in a little bit. Finally got this updated. We've been doing a little garage project, trying to get this garage wired up. It's all templated right now, you can see. But we're working on this when we can. So the next video is probably gonna be doing the oil pump, oil pan. What else do you think? Probably mock up the heads on there and see what it looks like.
Yeah, I might make some baffles for the oil pan just because.
So it don't slosh around on us.
Yeah, make some templates and maybe use the CNC plasma cutter.
Who knows? All right. See you next video.
See you next week.